What's going on, Smolder Nation? Apparently my daughter doesn't want to meet you guys after all. She can't make up her mind right now. This is the end of, there she goes. This is the end of week 2, phase 1. I'm actually really enjoying things. I posted a picture last night in the group. I'm starting to see changes physically and strength-wise. I would have to say over the last 2 weeks since we established our maxes, either comfortability or just actual strength gains of progress. I've probably added at least, well, I know at least 10 pounds to all the maxes, with some of them somewhere between 10 and 15 increases. So I'm really, really happy with the mobility. The strength increases. I've been really hitting my program hard, beating the crap out of Alan Bishop, so kudos to you, dude, for putting up with me. He is my appointed coach from the Swelter program, which I made a video about earlier. If you want to know more about it, hit me up or ask me, you guys. I think the program is fantastic, well worth it. Not only do you get your training regimen and the diet part, but you get somebody that's helped you dial them all in together and make it work and make things easier for you to make sense of. So I would give a shout out to that and another shout out to Alan. The one thing that I know we do stretches and a lot of them, like we're doing the chest stretches and everything. One thing that I've added or made sure that I've kept over from my physical therapy trainings and everything else that I've brought over is a lot of foam rolling. And there goes my wife, the person who can eat as much as she wants and not gain any weight. She's now slinking off because she doesn't want to be on camera. On a bad day, I think she weighs like 100 pounds. Anyways, so I do a lot of foam rolling and bands and stuff to get the mobility. 3 days a week I'm doing what I consider the core, which is usually the knee, from between the knees and the lower chest or thoracic region. Hitting my back with the foam rollers, the SI joints, the hips, the glutes, the T-bands and the quads, my hip flexors, all that stuff to loosen things up, make sure I have the mobility. It does make a huge difference if people are curious about it during your squats. It helps a tremendous amount. And with your deadlifts, there's my dog there again, my dogs. So I highly recommend that one. Then I do twice a week. I do shoulders and neck. And some calf rollouts and some ankle stuff. There's not really problems there. I don't have great deflection in my ankles when I'm doing squats and stuff, so that's a work in progress. So I'd recommend adding that. Maybe the guys, Steve and Jacob and all that, might want to look at adding maybe some more of that, or it builds into it in the next phases. I'm not 100% sure. I know Steve's big into yoga and everything. I hate yoga, but it is a necessity of evil to help us in there. I think out of everything in the program that we're doing, the weights is not a problem for me. I'm attacking that gung-ho. The diet's pretty much spot on. Had a couple pieces of Halloween candy. I like 1,000 grams. I was going to say I'm sorry. And I had a Tootsie Roll yesterday. But I did a whole lot of walking to trunk or treat. Went to take my kids around trick-or-treating for church. So I think it kind of panned out, although I'm not used to that much sugar. I would say that the most difficult aspect about everything in the program is making sure you get your schedules down, you stay on track, and that you don't care. Well, you do care. You have to be more selfish about what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish with the people around you who are going to try and constantly, not by their fault, and they're not going out of the way to do it, but is to steer you down a different course, to guide you a different way, try and say, it's okay, man, you can have this, just have a bite, try it out, whatever. So you have to be really careful on all of that. I think that's probably been the hardest part in here. But the diet is trying to make sure it's something bland. I can pretty much tell you I'm done with just like taking chicken breasts, boneless skinless chicken breasts and stuff, and cooking them in the oven or on the grill. Not gonna happen. I burn out on that. I don't see how bodybuilding do that full time. I'm gonna stick with my war on carbs, but I do like daughter's getting a diaper change. She doesn't like it too much. Rotisserie chickens from Costco are phenomenal. You can add different spices and stuff to them, and I make my own rubs, but the fact there's flavor and there's juice to them, It makes a huge difference. They're ready to grab, easy to go. So it's real quick, easy meal prep. There's maybe about 4 mils. Yeah, it comes out about 32 ounces. So after all the skin and crap's been pulling off. So do that, making sure I'm getting my vitamins and stuff in and all that. It's been a great program, and I've physically seen the changes. I get on the scale, I haven't noticed a lot of weight change. I can tell I have started adding muscle, or recovering some muscle that I had lost, or whatever you want to call it, and things are tightening up, getting more definition in my arms, my calves. My midsection is still coming along nice and slow. It's just like the rotisserie chicken, it's going to take a while. It's a process, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like in 4 weeks. I think will be when I start really seeing some definitive visual from this program. I've already, again, seen and felt tremendous results just from strength and flexibility. I'm really applying it, making sure I'm eating enough. I still have some struggles on that one. Work with Alan. I was thinking in my mindset on the cheat days, I had to get a whole bunch of calories in to load up. As long as I'm getting in on my carb load days in that 4-hour window, as long as I'm getting in a decent amount, I don't have to worry so much about an overload. The 4 hours is there mainly to help you get rid of like your sweet tooth cravings and your idea that you got to have something, so that you're able to maintain and stay on your diet and keep on target. You see that I'm snuck in a Star Wars reference? Keep on target. So it's an experience that I have the utmost respect for everybody. I'm grateful that we've got this program. I'm looking forward to see what it looks like in 12 weeks, and then I'm looking forward to phase 2. I'm going to go through both phases. I'm probably going to go through all 4 phases and see where I'm at. I've got some goals that I've set again to make where I'm, by my 41st birthday in February, I want to be 15% body fat or less, and that's about 12 or 13, maybe 14% drop in 12 weeks from the start of phase 1 to the end of phase 1. I think it's possible. Well, be phase 1 in the first month plus, week and a half or so of phase 2. Definitively positive I can make it happen. So this is going to make sure I eat right and get that all in there and not make excuses. So everyone, I hope you're doing great. My next video, I'll have some video footage from the gym. I have some now, but the jumping lunges, I'm not showing you those. I still need a little more work. That side note on my lunges, when I had knee surgery a few years ago, definitely tell my knee, well, my right knee is strong. It needs stability work. So I am using TRX straps to help stabilize. Hopefully not take away too much, but it's going really well. I still use weighted because I weighted vest, and that makes a difference. Anyways, I don't want to get this too long. I hope everyone's doing great and sticking to it. Peace out, Swolder Nation, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.